What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, let us talk about Demi Vlada and how OP she is, especially at 6 star. Does she need a nerf? In today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you my honest thoughts and my honest opinions regarding her on whether does she need a nerf or not. 6 star Demi Vlada is the newest Demi character to be added into the game, and she is very strong, very OP at 6 star Transcendence. Why is it? Because at 6 star Transcendence, she increases her speed per 1 turn at the start of the battle. So if you give her some really nice speed, she will then give herself a buff to increase her speed at the start of the battle, just like the passive skill of the exclusive equipment of Alice and Dahlia. So no one can overtake her when taking the first turn. I think the only one that can overtake her is another 6 star Demi Vlada, and even if they do have the same amount of speed, I think it all depends on RNG, on speed RNG, on who will be the very first to take the turn. And I think that one is not fun. Yeah, so let us go ahead and check out 6 star Demi Vlada's capabilities. I don't have my own 6 star Demi Vlada, so we will going to be fighting against someone like her here in the arena. But we cannot see someone, right? I do think I fought someone earlier, which I was defeated. This one by A2. As you can see, this one is very strong. I don't think I can find. Let us refresh. Yes, finally we have here a 6 star Demi Vlada here in the opponent. We're gonna be fighting this one, and to showcase how OP and how busted she is, and why I think she needs a nerf. But we will talk about that one later on. So let us challenge this one. As you can see, replace Demi Stella here with something like Charlotte that I've shown you earlier. And I think that one is going to be the perfect setup for a really fast clean. But I think this one is already pretty good enough. I don't have anything again I can come up with this one. Let us try to push everything here in my let me be tanky for this one and see if we can tank this one. The 6 star shield from this Stella, the preemptive shield, is useless because Demi Vlada will just strip those buffs. She can strip any kind of buff, so no matter how many buffs you have, she will just strip them, especially the immunity buff that usually being abused by the bruiser players. I have here Christina that can soak up the damage with the Orius necklace here. Let us see if I can tank this one. And to showcase how OP Demi Vlada is at 6 star, Demi Vlada will take the very first turn here. And as you can see, I'm gonna get stripped from my buffs, and then she will do the unhealable on my characters. The damage may not seem that much, but as you can see, her utility to remove those pesky buffs on mine is really annoying. Oh, I survive. Like what? This enemy probably does not have a really good what you call this? A really good gears. But if this one has really good gears, I'm already pretty much dead. Like for example, if you are fighting against the top of in our server, the top players in arena, as you can see, also the damage of Notia is very low. It's not the damage that I'm kind of expecting, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea that once Demi Vlada already start the turn, you cannot get the turn. If only I can fight against that A2 again, the one that I've shown you earlier, Because that one has a really perfect, in my honest opinion, a perfect build for a team around 6-star Demiurge Vlada. Let us see if we can find her or find him in this after this one. I have not climbed the arena just yet because the arena just reset. Where is A2? Sanch, I cannot find him. Like, if you will see here, this team below A2, 6-star Demiurge Vlada, Charlotte, Notia, and Demi Aste. I'm just gonna be explaining to you how this team works. So, Demiurge Vlada will strip all of my buffs, then followed up by her skill 2 attack. So, that is already a pretty decent chunk of damage. Then, Notia will activate her skill 2 because of the debuffs that Demiurge Vlada will do to your team. And if your Notia is built with pure damage, then you cannot survive the barrage of attacks. And then after Notia uses the skill 2, Charlotte will then followed up by her passive, the skill 2, which pushes Demi Aste, and then Demi Aste will clean up. That is how strong and powerful this team is. It's just sad that I cannot fight against A2 again to showcase this one, but you get the idea, right? You get the thing that I'm talking about. Let us see if we can... Oh! This one. Very nice. Very nice. Let us try to fight A2 so I can show you the real full potential of 6-star Demiurge Vlada and how OP this team is. So, Demiurge Vlada will go first. She will strip all of my buffs. And then Notia will do the... Charlotte will buff the team with critical damage buff. I survive. Yes, I survive again. I think Christina is the only one to counter this one. Or any, I think any tank can counter Demiurge Vlada if you built your tank to be capable of tanking those hits. As you can see, I've been tanking the hits and it's working pretty well, right? It's working pretty darn well. Maybe I lost earlier because I did not put Christina on my team. But yeah, I think she's still counterable. She is still counterable, but I have really good gears on my tanks. I have really good bruiser gears. Probably that is one of the things that can counter those type of team or those type of enemies. But you get the idea, right? As you can see, the barrage of attacks from those kind of team building around 6-star Demiurge Vlada is really, really powerful. Now, let us talk about the issue on whether does she need a nerf or not. Nerfing characters are somewhat probably not really good for the developers if they will implement a nerf for a character that is currently featured on a banner, especially for a Demiurge character. I don't think they will nerf her, but since she's very OP, the counters to her are pretty much very, very limited. And if you don't have really good gears, I think that is the difference between it's all about the difference between you and your opponent's gears, of how good how fully geared your enemy is against your character's gear. And you see the showcase, right? I withstand those 6-star Demiurge Vlada's team builds with my current bruiser team. My bruiser team are not really that much, but I try to build this Stella to have a bit of a high attack and some critical chance and critical damage, so that when you activate her revenge, she will be able to do some really good decent damage to the enemy. And my Christina is pretty much very, very tanky, 19k almost 20k HP with the Orius necklace that can take the damage of their allies. And also, I have a 6-star Demiurge Dracan that is pretty much very tanky also. That was able to withstand those attacks. But if you don't have those kind of units, then it's really hard to fight against 6-star Demiurge Vlada. It's really annoying to fight against those type of team composition. And good thing that I have some counter to that one. But once I fought against the top players in our server, I don't think I can withstand those barrage of attacks. What is the ranking of A2 in our server? Let us go ahead and check. If we're going to be fighting against someone like my guildmate Bongkai, this one is going to be really tough. Also, Cypher, also really strong. King of the Junk, also really strong. Koshira, also really strong. And they even put Nene here for more insurance that 6-star Demiurge Vlada will take the very first turn. So this is their kind of arena defense that is pretty much the meta right now in our server. If I fought against this type of players in the top of the rankings, I don't think I can win against them, even with my Bruiser team. But we will see. I'm gonna be trying to hunt them and trying to make a video about that one, on whether I can tank those 6-star Demiurge Vlada that are from the top players in our server. Well, to me, I don't know how will the developers handle Demiurge Vlada. The counters to her are pretty much very strict. Only really good gears from your bruisers can withstand those barrage of attacks. And if you are lacking pretty much those gears, then it's pretty much game over for you. Now, for RTA, you can just outright ban Demiurge Vlada. I don't see a really problem with her on RTA because you can just outright ban her so that no one can play her in RTA. So there's no problem with RTA, but in regular arena, that is too much of a problem. Especially if you want, if you're a competitive player who want to climb the arena rankings, maybe, and if you don't have a 6-star Demiurge Vlada, that is a big problem for you. But I don't know if there are really try-hard players in arena, because right now the game is pretty much very chill, pretty stale. We have no developers notes, we have no roadmap. I don't know where is the direction of the game is going. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.